Hey guys, my name is Chris Morales. For my final project, I created a short comic called Quiet Resistance. I chose this project because throughout the course, we learned about many different topics, one of them being resistance during slavery, which didn't always look like a violent rebellion at times. A lot of resistance happened quietly through everyday survival, inner strength, and escape. My project is really just a simple four panel comic that shows an enslaved person moving from bondage to freedom, as we can see in the comic book strip right here. I chose this format because it allowed me to tell a story visually without needing a lot of words or artistic detail, which you can see I don't have. Um, Most of the drawings are very simple, really just a stick figure, um, a house, a sun, trees. Even though they're simple, the meaning behind them connects strongly to the themes of resistance and escape we discussed in class. So I focused on escape because it was one of the most dangerous but powerful forms of resistance. Escaping slavery meant risking punishment, capture, or even death at times, but people still tried because freedom was really worth the risk at the end. One major takeaway from researching about this topic is that resistance didn't always involve fighting back physically. Many enslaved people resisted by refusing to accept slavery mentally, holding on to that hope of freedom, or attempting to escape. Another key takeaway is that resistance often started internally before someone could even escape physically. They had to believe that freedom was even possible for them. So that idea kind of influenced how I structured my comic, where the figure slowly becomes more upright. I kind of try to draw that, but not the best jar, and um, looks more free across the panels. I also learned that even small acts of resistance mattered. Escape was not just about reaching freedom, it was about rejecting slavery as a whole. So I'm gonna try to break down my comic as best as I can. So in the first panel, we see the figure chained, representing enslavement and loss of freedom. In the second panel, I try to draw the chains cracked. I try my best. I try to show that they're cracked on his legs, but you can't really tell. So I kind of tried to draw a broken chain to the left of the enslaved person. So this kind of represents inner resistance and the idea that enslavers could control the bodies but not the minds. So moving to the third panel, the figure is running at night. I kind of try to show that by drawing the moon right here, but it doesn't really look like a moon, but I try my best. This represents escape and the danger involved in escaping, since many enslaved people escaped under the cover of darkness. So, yeah, in the final panel, the figure stands in front of a rising sun. I tried drawing that, but I didn't really know how, so I kind of drew the arrows showing that it's rising. Um, yeah, so this kind of symbolizes hope, freedom, and survival. This project helped me better understand that resistance during slavery took many forms. Not all resistance was loud or violent, but it was still meaningful. I learned that enslaved people were not passive victims. They made choices, resisted in the ways available to them, and took enormous risks for freedom. Overall, this project helped me see resistance as an act of survival. Even quiet resistance was powerful, and escape was one of the clearest ways enslaved people challenged the system of slavery overall. So, yeah, thank you for listening and watching my presentation, and thank you.